This week's discussion was something that really called to my attention. I had actually never heard of Barbara's story before, um, and the great things that she did. I really wish I would have known that a little bit earlier. Um, just kind of looking at what the time period she was in, it was a very male predominant workforce where the male was expected to go and work and to provide for his family. And it was expected that a woman would stay behind and cook, clean, and take care of the children and bear children. It was very common to see within that time period, and you can look at TV shows or just how media presented women in that time of period. It's very obvious. And we saw Barbara, who was growing up during this time, and she actually attended Cornell University, where she couldn't actually study genetics because it was a male only program. She was able to study botany and do a lot of her research on genetics through her experience in botany. She also was nervous to publish a lot of her data in the 50s because of the skepticism she received. And I can only imagine that a majority of that skepticism came from the fact that she was a female, and yet she was still making groundbreaking discoveries. And I do fear that the fact that these things still exist within the scientific community. We may not be barring off women from participating in genetics or any other program. However, there's still a certain mentality that the majority of the scientists have, that it's a mainly male predominant field. And unfortunately, there's a lot of skepticism of males thinking that women aren't as smart as what they are in scientific science. However, that's not the case, where actually women are just capable, if not more capable, than a lot of men in studying it in the scientific field. I would hope that these prejudices and these wrong ideas would eventually fade from the community.